Welcome to the Tropical Update. It's August 7th. I'm Tom. I'll be guiding you through the graphics, and we're going to be looking tonight at our new tropical storm Franklin. That's probably going to affect the Yucatan Peninsula and Mexico, and we're also going to be looking at 99L. That's still out there in the Atlantic, and what it's going to do. First up, we have our new tropical storm that forms in the northwest Caribbean tonight, and that's Franklin. There are some watches and warnings up for Mexico and Belize, and we'll be getting into that in a few minutes. There it is at 11 p.m. It's 380 miles east-southeast of Chetumal, Mexico. The max winds are 40 miles an hour. The movement is west-northwest at around 13 miles an hour. Its pressure, central pressure, is 2971 inches of mercury. And that'll probably be dropping as it builds and becomes a little bit stronger. Next up, there is the cone track. And you can see it's going to go over the Yucatan Peninsula, right near, north of Belize City, somewhere in that area. And there is the 2-day graphical and the satellite, and you can see it looks a little better tonight than it did yesterday. And also our 99L off the coast of Africa looks about the same. And next up is the computer models for Franklin, and you can see that they're pretty much all saying that it's going to go across into the Pacific, across Mexico, and not be any danger to the mainland of the U.S., which is nice. And there is a probability of when they're going to see tropical storm force winds. And as you can see, it's going to be Monday. So we'll see. This is an experimental thing that the Weather Service, NOAA, is doing. And we'll see how close they are to when that tropical storm winds hit the coast. And with this, you can see that the blue and the yellow is the warnings and watches, and you can see Franklin out there, and the orange is actually the tropical storm force winds. And you can see it does not have a really big tropical storm force wind field right now, but that could all change as it moves into warmer waters. Next thing up, this is the probability of seeing tropical storm force winds over the Yucatan. It's a percentage, and you can see that it's pretty high. It's about 90% that they will see winds at least tropical force and possibly higher. And here is our 5-day graphical, and you can see where Franklin is, and you can also see the 99L out there in the Atlantic. Could be a problem. If you look at this is our computer model track, and it's a little bit more east this run, but it's also showing it very close to North Carolina, Cape Hatteras, and that area. So we'll have to keep an eye on this. This is about the only thing we have out there that's could be a threat. And as you see, these models, they're not all going in the same direction. So there's there's uncertainty definitely with the computer models. So we got to keep an eye on this in the next few days. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we will keep our eye on the computer models. We'll keep our eye also on Franklin and give you regular updates, and definitely keep our eye on 99L out there, because that's our next threat if it develops and moves near the U.S. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe. We'll talk to you later.